second video here on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on this video. As you may know by the title of this video, today I'm going to review one palette that has been crazily talked about and hyped about. It is currently sold out right now. I am so sorry about that. They will be restocking and you can get your hands on it there. You can get your hands on it at a store. Wherever it's restocked, you guys can go get it. So this is not limited edition from what I know. You can get your hands on this. Okay, so this product is the Morphe palette and this is the 35O. This is amazing. This recently came out and I am so lucky that I got my hands on this. I went to the store in Burbank, the Morphe store, and this was the second to last palette I got. I literally got lucky. Like, it was just meant to be. Destined to go just buy it. This is it for me. This palette tends to pull more towards the warm side. By that I mean there are not many cool tone shades in this palette. Let me go ahead and open it. This is the packaging, and of course they wrap it in bubble wrap, which is always a plus. This is the palette right here, and let me go ahead and open it for you guys. I'm going to open it backwards, okay? So this is the palette right here. As you guys can see, let me get a little pointer right here. These shades all tend to pull on the warmer side, which to me I love because I'm a warm kind of girl. So here we have, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 35 eyeshadows. Duh, Nicole, it's called 35. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Within these 35 colors, there are some satin shades, some metallic shades, and some, or a lot, as I should say, matte shades. What I really love about this palette is that they tend to have red undertones or orangey undertones, at least for this side. As you can tell, these right here are really red. These palettes, the ones that Morphe makes, are extremely pigmented. And guys, they are so cheap. I believe I got this palette for $22 to $24 around there. I thought, wow, this is so cheap. This palette is so cheap. A MAC eyeshadow by itself, you'll get about 1.5 eyeshadows for the price of this whole palette. Yeah, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in for you guys so I can show you the colors. Okay, so there we have it. Unfortunately, this palette does not have names on the shades, but in my opinion, it doesn't really bother me. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch 5, as many as my 5 fingers can hold. So let's go ahead and swatch the first one, second one, the third one, fourth one, the fifth. I swatched this whole first row down here, the column. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch here. Wow, that is so pigmented. This is the shade right here. So as you can tell, these are very extremely warm, and I think these would be really great for summer and fall. I think these colors would be really pretty for the fall, for the summer. Honestly, you can even pull this off for the winter because there are some cool tone shades. Very few, but there are some browns, deep browns, that are very neutral or cool. Another one of my shades that I think could be used on an everyday basis is this light color right here. So let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys. Right there. Look at that. That is so pretty. It almost looks like Champagne Pop, the Becca highlighter. That is so pretty. But yes, this whole column is my favorite. There's a lot of golds in here and champagnes. They have some matte that are for the eyelid, like every day. There's probably about like 3. What I appreciate about this palette is that they give you a variety of transition shades, colors that will suit the transition area. They have so many transition colors and crease colors. Like these orangey ones are perfect transition colors if you want to do like very chocolate looks, like chocolate smoky eyes, black smoky eyes, anything smoky. This palette will be perfect. And I use these 3 right here, or 4. I use these 4 for transition shades when I do a dark smoky eye. By the way, I'm wearing these eyeshadows on my eyes right now. The colors that I use, if I can remember, I used this for my transition shade mixed in with this, these two. And then for the crease, I did this one right here. And then I used this color as well. And then for the outer corner, I deepened it up with this darker one right here. And then I got, you know, a more cool tone chocolate, and I really deepened up the outer V on the crease right there. Overall, what my thoughts on this palette are, you need to go buy it because it is honestly so worth the money. This is my first Morphe palette, and that says a lot because I kind of didn't want to get Morphe. I didn't want to get into Morphe palettes because I thought they reminded me a lot of coastal scents, and I do own some coastal scent palettes, and I just don't necessarily like the quality of them. They're good for beginners and stuff, but I just don't like that they don't blend as easily, and these do a very great job at that. They blend so well, they're pigmented, and they're just so buttery soft. Like, I could not believe it. Like, I just did one little swatch. Like, honestly, these eyeshadows are probably as pigmented as Urban Decay ones. That says a lot. And they're very easy to blend. Of course, I use Morphe brushes for these eyeshadows. So these are some of my few favorite ones that I use and that I use today on my eye. M441. This is perfect for, you know, the crease and to blend. And E22 brush, I use this to blend as well. And then I use this one, which is the E17 right there. I use this one for the outer corner to kind of like expand it more towards the transition color. And then I use this one, the E18. It's a bit smaller than, as you can tell, this is the E17 and this is the E18. So they're the same brush almost, but one's smaller. And the smaller one I use to really pack more with a darker color on the outer V and a little bit on the crease. It does a really great job at that. And this one is an E24 brush. I didn't use this one today, but I really do think that this is a phenomenal brush because it really does a great job at giving you that cut crease, and that is so beautiful. I love cut creases. This brush is going to be amazing. So you can use this as a cut crease right there on your eyelid. So yeah, those are some of the brushes that I own and that I use for this palette and almost any other palette. I love Morphe. I really, really do support them all the way. If it makes my life easier, why not? You know, they're really cheap and they're great in quality. Okay, so now I'm gonna zoom in into my eyes and show you the look that I did using the colors that I showed in the video. So here, I'm gonna zoom in really quickly. Keep in mind, I did this look at 7 o'clock in the morning. That is that for this review. I hope you enjoyed this video on my Morphe palette, and I really recommend that product. You should go out and get it when it's back on stock. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed or liked or found anything useful. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you liked, and I will see you guys in my next video.